Hi, this poem is called General Relief Application. It's by me, Merrill E. McCarthy, found in my book Provocative American Poetry, found at lulu.com. General Relief Application. What? No American flag? No Pyrex vase containing ribbons of red, white, and blue? Ahead I viewed open cubicles, windows to another spatial environment. Lined with black Dell computers, plasma screens no doubt, flat screen monitors, cha-ching into Del Boy's pockets. Government account. Where am I? The general clerk waved us forward. The Office of General Relief and EBITDA cards. Next. Welcome to the American Advantage. Unwell welfare for the disenfranchised. Last in line I stood behind darkly dressed blobs who followed the mass of fibers in a sea of pour. Ink from the printer's pot drew the line. Individuals clumped, categorically impoverished. Rorschach blobs on folded rice paper. When your teacher distributes primary poster paints, you hope to receive bright choices. You eagerly wait in joyful anticipation. It was not what you deserved, black, brown, ugly, blue, colors of despair, depression, and voided muck. You stare bleakly at your painted fate. It is already sealed, quickly, out of date. Time runs away with itself. Out of style or no style streaks, ruefully distant from your heart's yearnings. Big, oversized jeans slung mid-butt, boxers showing. Jackets with large inside pockets you can fill stuff, sweats rolled, stained, especially sloppy. Hiding skinny bones fragilely held intact. Huge fat bodies popping out under fabric folds. Hungry, salivating souls, the drones of undereducated America. So in need you can feel a vibrating public pulse, with needles sunk so shudders the pump, pulling blood inside sterile glass bottles. Blood donations, $50, food on your table. Watch the sweat beads on sallow-used faces, as gnarled fingers quiver struggling to write, on a pasty form, the partial memory of a former self, of a once functioning, multitasking human, now an old machine in need of maintenance, formulating yesterday's sorrowful job grievance, a rude customer's complaint, a dead German dog skewered on his feeding bumper, a tasteless beer spawned spousal peck, irritating bathroom turns so hard to hold, rotten morning breath, family perspiration, like the dredges of coffee grounds in your cup, all lying erratically, shifting foot to foot, switching hips, in general relief. A room decorated and furnished with waiting black-eyed men, tannic-stained souls, aching in discomfort, twitching at the edge of sturdy metal chairs, contemplating ways to say things to hide truth. From curious, inquiring workers just doing their jobs, filling, in spaces with private lives. General relief affords no privacy. It is more ink from a dysfunctional bladder, a series of random access codes. It is your life and a million others in window streaks, reducing poor people to hopeless, more helpless, needy welfare supplicants. Any president's army of volunteers for welfare reform. Job seekers hesitate to speak, using words that tremble, out of wobbling, mumbling mouths, across quivering, rubbery lips. I stutter? What are you here for? A job opportunity? I got a mental health condition, she says with a twist. Well, you're going to have to get more mental if you want SSI, he says with a tease. You got to get 700 worth a mental, he says with a twinkle. She laughs, dully contemplating how she is going to act more mental. Ah, yes, the world's filled with opportunity for those seeking general relief. The general clerk laughed in his worldly, wicked sickness, while scratching another mark on a pale pulp, adding it to the millions of wads of crumpled white trash. Next. Where's mine? My EBITDA card, the proud black man said loudly. I gotta get my food. I need my food. That food stamp worker was rude. Where's the survey? I want to shout it out. Put it down. The general clerk laughed. Here it is, son. Put it here. She was bad. We are going to get it done right. The black man said, Come on, stand up, tell it. He inked his pulp with his black pen filled with thoughts. His surveys stuffed under dozens of others. His job done. The general clerk winked. The fingerprint machine turned red and blinked. The hovering camera stirred. One neon flashed. It was done, tagged and logged, for their reference only. The fake green silk plants behind the general clerk vibrated fraud. You could feel your hair stir. A hairbreadth of inspiration. See Scooby-Doo ride the hairless camel. Watch the chocolate dolls comb each other's hair. The living spider speck spun a web between the camel's ears, decorating the second with threads of webbing. You are done. A human reality shift. Time to shovel up to the next line or empty space. They kept us straight, right? Or did I get left years back? The general worker exits a locked door. He reads loudly your tag number. It's not your name. You do not get a name. You left your name somewhere between third grade, stuck in Stephen's notebook on a piece of paper bearing a small pencil hearts. 3 husbands and 3 children later, 40 years have passed. You have loose teeth and don't want to smile, especially at a critical, abrupt worker. Brain numb, who can't relate. There is an invisible electric fence between you and him. Relationships, friendliness, sparks fly off that fence. You cower, mentally handling the shocks. This is no place for emotions. Workers don't fix emotions. You hope they don't notice you are still human. Before long, that will be gone too. They want to catch you before, in a crime they have invented. A corral of forms, a trap of lines, all on that form, cleverly expedited. You can tell a lie and not know it. No general relief then for your troubles. GR, a punishment. Tabs on your development, a career, forget it. Did you expect to find what they told you to believe? You read their eyes, down and out loser, wishing you could blast like a rocket through it all. Your lips are not allowed to scream the thoughts you feel, the dreams you held, the ideas you were told, the things you believed. If this is you, you are standing in the GR office. Everything you are told in grammar school is a lie. You are not the liar now. They lied then, hurting you like an ill-raised dumb animal, blinding your innocence with falsetto beliefs of success, of value, of wealth, of happiness, of usefulness, of family, of care about you. They taught you independence. They infected you with dependence, then expected you to be responsible for your own actions. But still do exactly what you are told. You had to understand trillions of words. Then, by the time you reach your toothless smile, liver spots, incontinence, and labored breathing, you had difficulty moving your pen correctly, and no longer understood but a few hundred words, your value, an etchy signature on the GR form, or the life insurance document, or your will, if you have one left. Or did you leave that on the cloud of disbelief, when God said, enter here, leave everything behind, to kids who no longer appreciate it anyway? They pushed you to general relief. They wanted to time each other's mutual salvation. Freshly poured plaster, fine chiseled molds, chomping at the opportunity, vanity and insolent youth, claiming their futureless dreams. Seated in submissive lumps, the people caved. If worries were relief checks, the sea of poor would be comfortably housed on Huntington Boulevard. This is from my book, Provocative American Poetry, found at lulu.com. Hope you enjoyed it.